So you'll want to set up with your right hand thumb on the G above middle C, put all of your other fingers in a row, and we are going to be playing a whole bunch of 3-note chords, which means you'll use thumb, 3, and pinky. You need to have a really strong supported hand position. You can't collapse those joints or it won't work. So you have to stay really nice and tall with strong fingertips. The next chord, your G stays the same, but the top 2 notes shift up. So it ends up being a G, a C, and an E. Next, the right hand shifts down to the thumb on F, and you have that same 1, 3, 5, all in skips. And next you shift over to the G, play it twice, and then it's the same shape as before in measure number 1. You just shift the 3 and the 5 up. So notice that shape. The 4th is on the bottom between the G and the C, and a 3rd is on the top between the C and the E. Okay, so let's just try that much. The left hand's job, place your thumb not on middle C, but on the C beneath that. Go ahead and watch me play this one time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I went on from what we learned, but go ahead and pause it here and practice moving between the chords that we talked about in the right hand. First, a G major chord, and then you just shift so that you have a 4th here and a 3rd on top. Okay, that's the 2nd chord. From there, you shift your thumb to the F, stack your 3rds for the F major chord. That one ends up playing twice. And then it shifts up to the G major chord, just like the first chord we started on. And then just the top 2 notes shift up so that you have that 4th on bottom, 3rd on top. Okay, from there, back to the F major chord, thumb on F, set everything else up. Now for this part, those same F and A bottom 2 notes become the top 2 notes of your next chord. So cover them with the 3 and the 5, and then your thumb can easily play your middle C. Now, that thumb roots to the C, and you shift from the F and the A down to the E and the G. And then from there, you play the C, the D, and the G. And that is the very first 4 measures of right hand alone. So go ahead and pause the video and just practice the right hand shifting between those chords. Okay, now that you've practiced the right hand, let me show you how the left hand works in conjunction with that right hand, all with the metronome. If this is way too fast, remember you can always slow down the YouTube video in the settings. 1, 2, 3, 4. So your left hand starts thumb on C. It ends up joining when your right hand is all set up and moves to this 3rd here, the E and the G. Your left hand joins with pinky on F. And then your left hand plays the 4-finger on the G while the right hand plays. Okay, so I'm going to play it 3 times in a row. Do your best to keep up. If you want to just practice with the left hand alone and listen and watch the right hand, that's awesome. And then try just right hand alone. And then you can try both of them together. That can be a really great way to practice. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, ready, play. Check this out. Here we go. Okay, now how I did that was I just looked up Van Halen Jump on YouTube, and then in the settings, slowed it down, and this is at 0.75, which is similar to the metronome tempo that we were working on together. So that metronome tempo ends up being 96. It's really important right from the beginning that you're feeling the beat. In fact, it helps me a lot to just tap my foot, because that is key when you are going to try and put this together with your siblings, which is going to be the coolest thing ever. So have a really fun time practicing, and I'm excited to hear you play this next week. 1, 2, 3, 4.